If your hair is getting almost impossible to manage, you don't need to cut it because it isn't dead. You just need a recovery system to give it a chance. I know not everyone can watch a video till the end, so before I explain anything, I just want to make sure you leave this video with something useful. So here's the exact recovery system that you need. I've divided it into 3 steps. Step 1, hydration. Step 2, protection. And step 3, stop creating new damage. That's the entire system. If that's all you clicked for, I genuinely hope it helps. But the important thing to notice is that all 3 of these things depend on each other to work properly. Restored hydration will not last if you can't protect it, and protection will not last if you don't stop creating new damage. Each step makes the next one stronger, which makes it surprisingly easy to follow. Look, I know you're growing or maintaining your hair for the first time, and every passing week it becomes more difficult to manage with increasing frizz and roughness. I know what you're going through, not because I've had long hair for the last 7 years, but because this is actually not the first time that I grew my hair. Back in 2018 जब मैंने पहली बार अपने बाल बढ़ाना शुरू किया था, they became so dry, damaged and impossible to manage that I gave up and cut it all off to start all over again. पर तुम्हें ऐसा करने की नीड नहीं पड़ेगी, because I made sure something like that never happens to anyone ever again. That is the reason this channel exists. So if you've been thinking about giving up on your hair, don't make the mistake that I make, especially because I'm with you. I'll explain the exact hair recovery system that I've been following for years, and the best part is, it is surprisingly easy to follow. Anyone can follow it starting today, and it is not built around buying more expensive products. It is actually based on very simple habits that give you a chance to recover instead of getting worse every single day. And the first thing your hair is asking for is hydration. Most people try to recover their hair by applying oil, but oil cannot hydrate your hair. Oil is actually hydrophobic. It can only protect the hydration. I'll tell you how to do that in a minute, but hydration and protecting the hydration are two completely different jobs. अगर तुम्हारे बालों में moisture है ही नहीं, तो oil सिर्फ तुम्हारे बालों को cover कर देगा to give you that temporary shiny moisturized look. Think of your hair like a sponge. अगर तुम किसी dry sponge को प्लास्टिक में रैप करके रख दोगे, तो वो अंदर से सॉफ्ट थोड़ी ना हो जाएगा। पर अगर तुम उसी स्पॉन्ज को पानी पिलाने के बाद प्लास्टिक में रैप करोगे, तो वो हाइड्रेशन अंदर जरूर लॉक हो जाएगा फॉर अ वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम. योर हेयर वर्क्स इन अ सिमिलर वे. The first step of recovery is restoring moisture back into the hair, and it is surprisingly easy to do. तुम्हें सिर्फ पानी की नीड होगी. And when I started doing this 2 years ago, it made a day and night difference for me. तुम्हें बस ध्यान रखना है कि वॉश के बाद तुम्हारे बाल completely dry ना हो, because in that state your hair is completely moisturized. But you can go one step further. When it is about 80% dry, you can apply a moisturizing serum. It will work like magic. The remaining moisture in your hair, combined with the moisturizing ingredients of the serum, gives your hair exactly what it needs to begin recovery. It takes less than a minute, but it completely changes how your hair looks and feels after every wash. Now you just need to protect it. And by the way, this is exactly the reason why so many people say, मेरे बाल oil से भी ठीक नहीं होते. They were trying to protect the moisture that never existed. But restoring hydration is only half the job, because as easy as it is to rehydrate your hair, it is even easier to lose that hydration. And if that happens, your recovery starts from zero all over again. But the good thing is, it is surprisingly easy to protect the hydration in your hair. And all you will need for this is, you guessed it, hair oil. Most people use hair serums to moisturize their hair, but failing to protect that moisture is why they unknowingly slow down their recovery. So within a few hours or a day, that moisture gradually escapes and their hair starts feeling dry and rough again. That's exactly why recovery feels impossible to so many people. They are restoring, but they are not protecting. That is the job of hair oils, not to hydrate your hair, but to slow down the loss of hydration that is already inside. Think of it like putting a lid on the glass. इसको ढकने से इसके अंदर मैजिकली पानी प्रोटेक्ट नहीं हो जाएगा, पर ढकने से ये पानी अंदर जरूर रह जाएगा. This is how you want to think about hair oils from today. This was one of the major turning points for my hair health. Once you have restored the hydration after washing or by using a hair serum, apply a small amount of hair oil while your hair is still damp. Use it only on your hair length and especially the hair ends. I personally apply coconut oil, but almost every hair oil will do the exact same thing. And this one simple habit will keep your hair softer, smoother and more manageable between the wash days. But most importantly, it will gradually restore and recover your hair day by day. And by the way, if your hair starts to curl at the ends when you do this, congrats, that is your hair recovering. Now imagine filling a bucket with the hole at the bottom. That is exactly what happens when your daily habits keep creating new damage. But these habits are very easy to fix. Now imagine that bucket once again. That's exactly how most people treat their hair. They're always finding better products without ever fixing the habits that are damaging their hair every single day. Personally, I don't try to find miracle products anymore. I just remove unnecessary damage wherever I can. And 3 of the most important changes that I've made is using a blow dryer instead of letting my hair air dry, using a white tooth comb while my hair is still damp, and squeezing the water out of my hair instead of rubbing it. But most importantly, whenever you notice even a single habit making your hair worse, fix that first. Now, if you've come this far with me, there's one more thing that I want you to leave with. It is the exact after wash routine that I've been following for the last 2 years. And the best part is, it isn't just for dry or damaged hair, it supports everything that we have talked today, from hairline to hair growth all the way down to the hair ends. So as soon as I finish washing my hair, I gently squeeze the water out of it. You don't need to use an old t-shirt, just don't rub it aggressively. Then I comb it with a white tooth wooden comb to gently detangle it. And it is very important that you comb it while it is still wet. Next is the hairline, for which I use the Derma Stamp. I used to use Derma Roller, but I think Derma Stamp works better. Right after that, I apply the hair growth serum directly on the scalp while it is still damp, so it gets the best possible chance to absorb. Then I apply the moisturizing serum to my hair length to support the hydration. Once that's done, I apply a small amount of hair oil to the hair length to lock the hydration inside. And then I simply let my hair recover. That's it. No complicated daily routines, no 20 different products. Just a simple routine that restores, protects and prevents damage. And I can assure you, this routine is the reason that I've been able to maintain my hair through the years. So if you've been looking at your dry hair thinking maybe it is time to cut, I hope this video changed your mind. Don't give up on your hair before you've given it a fair chance. Build systems and follow them consistently, and then let time do the rest. But if you've got one of these problems, I've already made a video called Here's the Solution to All Your Hair Problems. A special thanks to all the channel members for supporting the cause. Your support genuinely helps me keep making these videos, and I can't thank you enough. And always remember, I love you. Thank you for everything.